I just received this new Nars Powermatte lipstick, which is the new one. I very interested in trying out the formulation because it has extremely good feedback. So I just bought one color to try out. If I really like the formulation, I think I will choose a few more and do a separate video with you guys. But I was kind of, wondering whether to do a video or not, and I was going through the things in my rented flat. Then I actually realized I have so many different things that I haven't actually used for a while. Obviously this time I did a change from my mom's house and swapped a few things to here, and I start realize even like the foundation I haven't used most of them for a while. And for example, like this one, this is from brand called Passional Lover, which has been very kind of become a hyper brand in China, and this was all over the places, so I bought one. I don't think I share my feedback with you guys. I'm a little bit consci comme ça about it. So I think today we'll probably just let's use a few new things and a few old stuff together. Let's start from this one, from Timage, which is a primer. It has the three colors, number 1 to number 3. Number 1 is more designed for normal to dry skin. Number 3 is more for oily skin. And the number 2 is more, has like a brightening effect, evened up the skin tones, has a little bit of color in there. Number 2, I think I only used a couple of times. Personally, I prefer number 1 actually. Number 2, I just find for my current skin tone, as I, got a half shade darker because of the lovely summertime. Number 2, I find it's a little bit too whitening for my liking. But the formulation, the way of melting on your skin and work with foundation later on is really good. When you smudge out, you literally feel like a slightly thicker face cream, and you will feel like you're touching a foundation, but it is actually quite light. You see? A little bit too bright. Can you see the difference? Let me do half face. Can you guys see? It's straight away brighten up. I think for my current skin tone, this could look a little bit too bright, especially I haven't even applied the foundation yet. But the benefit of this type of primer is to kind of balancing your foundation's function. So for example, if your foundation oxidizes a lot, but you still like the formulation and the finish of that foundation, then I would recommend to use some colored, like the brightening primer underneath. It will actually giving you a better finish shading look. Then let's talk about this foundation from Passional Love. It's called a Creamy Velvet Foundation. The feedback about this foundation has been 90% extremely good. Basically what it claims is like it's very lightweight, very like a skin finish. You pretty much feel you didn't wear any foundation, but a flawless skin finish. However, with light coverage. So when myself trying it, I find this foundation works for people that having less skin condition. So if you have like a little bit of acne skin and you have those like scars, big pores, for example, this one will be a very normal foundation for you. So when you open, it's like a tube. To be honest, the design, packaging design, I really like it. Very practical, easy to use, and keep the hygiene of the foundation as well. When you squeeze out, it's like light yogurt, very lightweight. The formulation, it is really, really nice. You don't actually feel any powder inside at all. It's literally like melt chocolate. That's how you feel. Where's my puff? Oh, it's here. I'm going to use on this side, as then you can see the coverage. So today I used the no concealer, only the primer. the correcting primer. You see this one layer pretty much covered nothing, right? And then you see the difference. Do you see any difference? You know what I mean? Let's do another layer. Second layer. The coverage has improved another 10% by looking at the mirror and then looking at the camera. Well, you can see on both sides, this side seems a little bit smoother, but you see all the marks are still very much visible. So the coverage about this one is about 20% coverage. Hence, I do understand what they are trying to achieve on the skin, but I think this foundation is still very much your skin condition depending. Let me quickly get a little bit concealer on. Okay, today I've done something very brave. I purposely get my concealer a little bit thick and a little bit cakey on my face because I'm going to test out this setting powder. Let's have a look now. Do you see this side? It is actually very, very cakey. That I purposely done. This foundation, again, it is a hyper product currently. It is from a brand called Elves. That's how to pronounce. This is the brand. And my color is NU00. I've seen so many reviews and the miracles they present in front of the camera that regardless how cakey or how oily your makeup finished, and as soon as you apply this powder, everything just like added the filter. Everything just been instantly fixed. So I'm very much intrigued. Oh, this is very cute. It gives you like a little pouch. And when you open, I think that it comes with a puff. Very good. Let me feel it. Well, at least I like the size. It's fairly bouncy and very smooth. And this is the cover. Fairly elegant. Very nice. I like the cover. That's the inside. Let me touch it. It is creamy. Very, very creamy. Of course, you don't see much on the hand, and that's see on the face. Oh. Oh wow! Did you see that? You guys see that? It was really, really cakey earlier. Oh! I am impressed. I just got very close to my mirror and let me closer to get with you guys. Can you guys see the pores? This, like that. And then to compare with the pores here. Oh wow. Okay. Let's do the pores. Jeez. This is good. And the puff it comes with, it is actually quite good. Oh my god, can you guys see? Let me put the before and after. Can you just feel this part has like I put the filter on. Oh my god. This is good. Surprisingly good. I think if my foundation and concealer wasn't this cakey up, this will give you even flawless finish. Let me actually change a different puff just to see the performance if will be even better. I'll use my favorite FLORASIS one. I think when you change the puff, the performance is even better. It may not actually show on the camera, but I can tell from the mirror. Speechless, absolutely speechless. This result actually matches what I've seen on the advert. This is really, really good. And I need to mention that this will add a little bit of coverage on top. So the finish, some of you may describe it as looks a little bit heavy or a little bit powdery. Yes, you do feel it doesn't look as apparent as Nars. For example, the white setting powder is not transparent. This gives you a bit coverage. I think it's similar like the Makeup Forever one, the foundation powder. It still gives you very nice flawless finish, but you will feel there are makeups on your face. So just bear that in mind. But depends on what you want to achieve at the end. I think this one is very, very friendly for combined oily skin to oily skin, and very friendly for, you know, big pores and people have a little bit acne marks. Like, this is more suitable for trouble skins. If you already have a flawless skin yourself, most products will present nice on your face. Congratulations. For the brows, I haven't got a new product, but I'm going to talk about this one. The brand is over here. I think called Tilly or called Tilly. This brow pencil is a no. The nice thing about it is come with a sharpener at the top, so you can always just sharpen it. The thing I don't like this is the color, and the B is this is a little bit too hard. So when you actually apply this on your eyebrow, it's just a little bit too harsh, especially if you didn't use it for a few days. It gets really dry at the front. And then when you try to do it, you just feel something like very harshly poke your skin. So, no. Today going to use a old friend Charlotte Tilbury one, which is a very, very good one. Worth its money for sure. See the smoothness, pigmentation. Lovely. I look today going to use Tom Ford, this one which is 03 palette. I haven't used this one for a while now. Just to remind you guys, the 4 colors. These two looks similar, but they are actually different. This would be more towards like ashy brown. This has, if you see, it has a little bit brown in there, but also have like purple reflection, plum purple reflection in there. Eye look will be a classic simple one. See the pigmentation from Tom Ford. This palette, if you want to achieve a classic daily wearable look, you may want to be light-handed to start with. You see the pigmentation and the smoothness of this eyeshadow, and I only dipped once. I haven't gone back to the palette yet, and the pigmentation is already sufficient for me. And then use this ashy brown purple color to apply this color more focus at the outer corner, and pretty much just follow the lash line and get this color like smoothly going towards the outer corner and then moving upwards. Then same color for the outer corner. sweep in, just a sweep in. Get this color gradually disappear from out corner to in corner. Then use the shimmer color. See Tom Ford's performance. One dip for both eyes. Get the shimmer color a little bit on your fake eye bag. Then we do the eyeliner first before finish the eye look. To finish this eye look, just get this darkest color, the ashy dark brown. Smudge at the out corner just above your wing. Smudge left and right, and then going up. And let it gently disappear. Same to define the out corner. Just follow your lash line at the out corner. Then drag it down a little bit. This also helps to extend your eye size if you compare those two. Oh, well, just come back. Had to pop into Emily's nursery as she was playing water while she was washing her hands, and she got all her clothes wet. So I had to drop off another set of clothes to her. And my mom took the car and I had to walk. Oh dear. But when I come back, let me zoom you in. Can you guys see the finish of my makeup? How beautiful it is, considering how cakey it was. After I sweat a bit and the powder actually melted onto my skin even better. I really like it. I really like it. There's a funny Elves powder. Oh my god, I think I will definitely stock up a couple of them before I go back to UK. Oh wow. Blush, going to use 2 flower nose one, my favorite pot. Going to use this lavender color just to lighten up the center of the face. Can you see here compared to here? This one is really good. We like old friends. And then using this one to just connect the contour. Okay, can't wait to try Nars. This is new velvet lipstick, and my color is Maggie, I think. Maggie. I will put the name over here. First of all, see the packaging. It is a slim packaging, similar like a YSL one, the black slim one. They're actually same size, just packaging different, and the weight very similar. I think YSL is just slightly heavier. This time what they claim is the color is rich, which I can tell, and it's long lasting and doesn't transfer as well. Let's see. First of all, this color I really like. This is a beautiful warmer red, but doesn't contain too much orange in there. It has a little bit of burgundy color in there. It is a very rich, bold red. A little bit of brown in there as well. When I do the swatches, it is so, it is like you use a soap to glide on your skin. that's the feel about it. And see the formulation and smoothness. I think I got a big hope on this. I like this color. It's very nice, very nice. This color is kind of looks common because you would expect to find something similar. I think there are, but what I see the difference is this color is very interesting that when you see on the swatch compared to what is on the lip, I think this one has a good combination of like the brown burgundy mixed with tomato red. I think this could be a little bit too strong for summertime. I think it's a must-have color for winter time. Must have. And considering today my eye look is fairly strong, but when I apply some bold lip color like this, it still looks very, very nice. And let's see if it's transferable or not. 1 second. Let me just quickly clean my hand. As soon as I start smudging the color, I can feel that it must be long lasting because it gets dried very, very quickly. So one thing to bear in mind that if you need to smudge out the edges like what I need to do for my lip shape, you need to do it as soon as possible because once it's dried, it is very difficult to smudge out the edge. So just bear that in mind. And let's see. Wow, let's get the tissue. Clean tissue. This is great. This lipstick is kissable. You don't need to touch up after a kiss. Let me grab a glass. I only have this one, so I'm going to do like this. I think I'm going to get more colors from this collection. Nars, well done. Hope you liked today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next one.